Arab leaders showing a united stance against US recognition of Israel's occupation of East Jerusalem and the Golan Heights. The King of Saudi Arabia denounced Donald Trump's decision as a violation of international law.
The
Palestinian issue remains one of our top priorities until the Palestinians get all their legitimate rights, including the right to establish an independent state based on 1967 borders with East Jerusalem as the capital, and we reject any attempt to undermine Syria's sovereignty over the Golan Heights.
The head of the United Nations called for an end to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict based on the two-state solution. Palestinian leader MAHMOUD Abbas delivered a sharp rebuke to the Trump administration, accusing it of encouraging Israel to annex Palestinian territory. Abbas warned that Jerusalem wasn't for sale.
What happened during the era of Trump has never been heard or seen during the eras prior to him. They might have been hiding the policies. Then came Trump with all impoliteness to announce this policy that is categorically against the international legitimacy since 1947. It is a coup against the international law and legitimacy. This American administration has put an end to its role as a mediator in the peace process. The U.S. is a biased mediator.
The Arab League was established more than 70 years ago and has always been beset by divisions and armed conflicts. It's almost 2 years since Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Bahrain and Egypt imposed a land, sea and air blockade on Qatar. Qatari leaders refute their neighbors' accusations of promoting extremism. It's 4 years since the Saudi-led coalition launched its war against the Houthis in Yemen, killing thousands of civilians and creating the world's worst humanitarian crisis. And after 8 years of war in Syria, Arab League leaders remain divided over readmitting President Bashar al-Assad. It's also 8 years since the revolution toppled Muammar Gaddafi, yet Libya remains one of the most unstable countries in the world. Neighboring Algeria is seeing an unprecedented protest movement demanding the resignation of the 82-year-old ailing President Abdelaziz Bouteflika. The political crisis raises concerns of a protracted power struggle in the oil-rich country.
It's unacceptable that our region continues to top the list of countries grappling with refugees, crises, terrorism, and economic stagnation.
The Arab League, which was designed to unite Arabs, is widely considered weak and inefficient. Its statements often mocked as a show of empty rhetoric to appeal to a disgruntled Arab audience. Tunisia's president said that Arabs won't be able to tackle the ever-growing challenges they face as long as they remain divided, and that sums up to a great extent the problem that has always crippled the Arab League. It shies away from addressing problems such as poverty, corruption and autocracy, focusing instead on denouncing those trying to destabilize the Arab world. Hashem Ahelbarra, Al Jazeera, Tunis.